I got a new microphone. Doesn't it look sweet? Probably sounds great too, huh? I haven't heard it yet. Yeah, it does. So today is not going to be your average go on a fad adventure, see some scenic stuff and have a good time. It's more going to be along the lines of me talking about stuff that I'm interested in and how I feel. So I'm pretty new to the whole YouTube scene, and so I'm just going to test the waters while I'm still starting out, trying different things. You know, you got to explore your territory before you can mark it, right? Boom. Anyways, today I'm going to talk about excuses and what they are. An excuse is the reasoning you create in your mind as to why you shouldn't do something. Whether it's being too tired, not having enough money, not having the right equipment, you know, not having enough time. It's a way to justify you being either too scared, lazy, or just not wanting to do what you told yourself you would in the first place. The thing about excuses is that the second you make one, you've already given yourself a reason to fail. And at that point, you're not even going to try to continue anymore. You're going to continue to make reasons as to why you shouldn't do them instead of why you can. If you want to do something, go do it. I mean, there's nothing stopping you. You just have to take the steps in order to get to where you want to be. It's just it's a step-by-step process, just accomplishing goal by goal until you reach the top goal, and then you just keep going from there. I mean, there's nobody stopping you but yourself. We are our biggest critics. We think things in our mind because we don't know what is ahead. You create the worst possible solution because you're scared of the outcome. The thing is that everybody is scared to fail. They see failure as a horrible thing, as their ego protects them from doing that by creating excuses so that they won't fail. When failure is the key to success. I mean, you need to fail to gain the strength and the experience to do it again and make yourself better from that. Most people will fail and never try it again because they did fail. But the thing is when you fail, you learn from that failure and gain more strength from that. Just like when you break a bone. Your bone fails, but when it grows back, it's even stronger. Don't get me wrong though, I mean, I make excuses all the time. It's just after I've made these excuses and I didn't do what I said I was going to do because I've made excuses, I realized how stupid it was for me to let my mind not knowing the outcome of what was going to happen stop me from doing what I said I was going to do. You're giving your power away to these simple ideas that you create in your head because you don't know what the outcome is going to be. But the feeling of accomplishment you get when you do what you said you were going to do, even though you had excuses to make, is unbelievable. You feel proud of what you've done, and it creates confidence. And confidence creates a positive attitude, and a positive attitude creates a great life. Moral of the story, we are all insanely powerful beings and can do whatever we set our minds to. It just takes taking action and actually doing it. Getting out of bed, doing what you want to do, and taking steps as to getting closer to closer as your highest goal. This is your top goal. What you want to do with your life and where you want to be in the future. You can't just jump from the ground and get to here. It takes a lot of work, and it takes building a tower of rocks to get to this point. Metaphorically, you don't actually have to build a tower of rocks, but metaphorically, you have to build and take steps to get to your goal. You don't just jump to your goal. It takes work, and it takes hard effort, and it takes believing in yourself, and it takes a lot of confidence in yourself to get there, because you have to believe in yourself and understand that by taking these steps and taking action and not fearing the unknown. The unknown is a scary thing. You don't know. That's why it's called the unknown. But the thing is that by going into the unknown is how you gain strength and knowledge and power. You have to do things you've never done before. to get where you want to be. Because if you do what you've always done, you're never going to get to where you want to be, because you're just going to sit in the same spot that you're in right now, because that's what you did to get there. You have to go out of your comfort zone to get to where you want to be. You should never be comfortable. You should never say, you know what, I like where I'm at right now because I'm comfortable. No, if you're sitting in the same place, you're always moving backwards. You have to hustle to get forward. You're never going to get to where you want to be by sitting in the same place. That's why it's called a goal, because you have to reach it. You have to work. You got to take steps. You got to do something. You can't just stay in the same place and expect to be up there next year, or 2 years, 10 years. An excuse is quitting before you've started.